First, in regards towards the definitions of romanticizations, we do not only regret the magical things that happen towards these people, but we also regret the possibilities of the depictions that 100% of these people is going to gain a good things in their life. Because we think that when you portray, these people will eventually be accepted in their schools, will eventually gain friends and can interact freely and also normally with other people. They think that these kind of stories will eventually happen in their life, but no one can guarantee 100% that those good things will happen to them. These people cling towards that hope, creating them, negative impacts towards towards their depiction, towards their own life, and towards the expectation towards societies might done towards them in handling their problems. That is the thing that we regret. So their ideas not really standing, because more importantly, when the motion says that it is highly romanticization means that it is more than those kind of things. That it is almost ideal that these people will eventually gain something that they might not get at the very end of the day. And we think that this is harmful. So I'm going to divide the speech into two major points of classes. First, in regards towards the impact towards the victims, and second towards the general societies in order for them to cater the problems of the mentally ill patients itself. Firstly, towards the victim itself. They argue that this art is really important in order for them to gain hope, in order for them to have motivations to progress and getting cured at the very first place. They wanted to get cured simply because they see that there's something good at the end of the line. But what happens when they do not find that good things at the end of the line in this human? They will die. Simply they will die because of disappointment, rejections coming from society, and any other negative impacts that can come through towards this kind of people. Why bad impacts, bad things for them is really bad? Because they are mentally ill, that they're very vulnerable, they do not understand that bad things is okay, bad things is normal. They think that this is the end of their life, and that is why we think that taking care of this person's feelings is really important, that we need to take such a good care towards that. So what can we do at the end? What we can do is at least not to get their expectations that high, because we cannot fulfill their expectations at the very first place. Yes?
Without these high expectations, their mother would still not fighting for them. They would not go that far.
Thank you.
To make
What
sure
kind
that
of mother would abandon such kind of thing, ladies and gentlemen? Because if you are going to become a very bad father, okay, Romario, don't go there. Ladies and gentlemen, but there is an argument on how that this eventually is going to create harm in order for these people to not take drugs and also medications that they need. Why do we think so? Because they do not see these mentally ill patients having such kind of struggles in taking drugs, taking painful medications in the process of achieving a good life, which in reality, where they live currently, is really problematic. It does not only harm societies, but it also harms these people. These particular people do not have any kind of protections simply because they are mentally ill people. For that, we regret that kind of thing to happen. Second classes, in regards to what is going to happen towards the societies. This will create popular demands of the societies, will demand government to make betterments, building special roads for these people, and so on and so forth. Government will eventually do that for the mentally ill people. They have their Minister of Health to ensure them that these people need special care. They have other psychiatrists to tell the people, you also need to pay attention towards the needs of the mentally ill people. Policies that they wanted to have will always going to be there in order to support the mentally ill people.
But without the idea of romanticization, people would not see the urgency, the importance, the gravity of government providing such a very expensive tool for
exactly because the romanticization. People do not see the urgencies in order for us to help these people, because they do not see the struggles and also the need for us to help these mentally ill people. At the end, they will always have a good time. Why do we have to take care so much about them? They will eventually going to survive, ladies and gentlemen. Which, again, not true. Okay? Okay, moving on, ladies and gentlemen. They argue on how that this will humanize them and how that people eventually will leave the bad paradigm, how extreme the conditions of autistic people itself. It's very funny because they are regretting the fact the very extreme negative impacts of portrayals towards these people. But on our side, we also regret the more, the highest positive depictions that the society is going to get from the romanticizations of the mentally ill people itself. We think that it is worse when we are actually going to create create a false depiction towards them that we do not actually need to take care of these people at the very end. Like, at the end, what they are doing is not humanizing them. They are only valuing them on the expectation for them to be functions at the end of the day. That is not dehumanization. Because the moment you see them that they're not functioning, they're not human to you, ladies and gentlemen, which is very bad at the very end. But more importantly, ladies and gentlemen, on how that they think that people are going to be ashamed with their kids and see that this is as a burden if we do not see good things that is happening in the status quo right now. First, we would like to rely on the love of the people, the love of the families, and of the friends that are being there for these mentally ill people. But second of all, we rely on the empathy and also the understanding of society that we want them to portray. That is why we are not only supporting Sibyl's book, socialization, and any kind of informative and descriptive information to give to our societies in order for them to understand, but exaggerating the possibilities that these people will be okay at the end of the day, that is really hard. Because we cannot guarantee that, whether you're the doctors, a government, and also general societies, and also an artist who do not understand any single things about these people. We do not think that we can give such kind of promise towards these people. So eventually, these people, ideas of shame and so on and so forth, is not going to be catered. Is not going to be catered by. It's not going to happen simply because there will be always other people that are necessary be there for these people. And eventually, what will happen when societies get such kind of ideas? When they see the people, when they see that the mentally ill people is not functioning, is not doing their good, they will reject them, right? What will happen towards the patients? They will see the societies surrounding them is rejecting them and eventually leaving them into more deepest remorse and also disappointment towards the world, which eventually leads to their death, okay? And here, we would like to say that it is a very beautiful art for us, for a normal people and who do not understand mentally ill people. It is so beautiful that it hurts the mentally ill people, and that is why we should regret at the end.